Today I'm going to show you how to do an oil change, a fuel filter change, and an air filter change on a 2007 Ram 2500 with a 6.7 liter Cummins engine. Alright, so these are my filters I get for Cummins: the air filter, the fuel filter, and the oil filter. That's the part number for the Fleetguard air filter. And that is the part number for the Fleetguard fuel filter, and this is the Fleetguard oil filter. So now I'm going to show you how to change the air filter. So pretty much all you do to change your air filter is pop these two little tabs out here. Pull your air box up. And then pull out your filter. Do this one-handed. Alright, so it's the old air filter. It's not too bad. It's really not bad at all, but I always go ahead and replace it anyway, just because it's pretty cheap. Just the new one out. Take the plastic off. Slide it back in. Make sure it's sealed in. I need to take that off. Sometimes if you don't get the back seal pushed all the way in, it's hard to put the box through these little holes here that it goes on. Then you just pull your box back down, and then you kind of just tilt it up, and you get these to slide in these holes. Alright, so you get these little tabs right there through the hole. You basically just pull the box down and put your little clips back on. Just like that. This one over here, just like that. Make sure to reset your air restriction gauge. And then that's the air filter. Alright, now we're going to drain the oil from the truck. First thing we need to do is remove the oil fill cap on the top of the engine. Then we're going to crawl underneath the truck to remove the oil pan drain plug. Now to remove the oil pan drain plug on this vehicle, it requires a 3/8 ratchet. So I get a 3/8 ratchet and put it in the plug hole. You just turn it to the left to unscrew it slowly to allow the oil to drain into your catch pan below. Now it takes 3 to 5 minutes for the oil to completely drain, but I drained mine prior to this video to help speed it up. So now I'm going to crawl under the truck and unscrew the oil filter. Alright, so usually I could just lay underneath here and get the oil filter off pretty easy, but for some reason this time I couldn't do it. And I didn't have my other oil filter wrench with me that has the handle that adjust here to go up or down. So basically I had to take my air box and air piping off to get in here to break this loose. But since I'm down here, it's a good time to be able to check out my turbo and make sure it's looks good. No oil leaking out or anything, and it's nice and tight and not wobbly, and it doesn't sound bad when you spin it by hand, so it looks good. So now I'm going to get under here and get this oil filter off the rest of the way. Alright, so I got the oil filter off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a paper towel, just kind of wipe the mating surface here so it's nice and clean for the new oil filter. I'm going to take some of this oil, and always make sure you oil the seal. The oil I use is the Valvoline 1540 Premium Blue. I've been using this for quite a while since I've owned this truck, and I really like this oil. It's getting kind of hard to get now because Advanced Auto Parts doesn't sell it anymore, and they usually want like $20 a gallon for it at O'Reilly's, but I was able to get it this time at Tractor Supply on sale for $11.97. So just dab your finger in here, oil this up pretty good. Alright, so my mating surface up there was clean, so I'll just lay under the truck here. Slide the filter up to there. And then you just screw it on. Now I gotta pull this back out and use two hands because I gotta fill this filter up with oil, so I'm gonna do that and then get it screwed back on. Alright, so once you get your oil filter filled and screwed back on, then don't forget to put your drain plug back in, and then you can fill it back up with oil. Now the 6.7 liter holds exactly 3 gallons with also the oil filter filled too, so I always just buy 3 jugs, fill up the oil filter, and then just dump the rest in the oil fill. Make sure I don't have any metal on my little plug here. I'm actually gonna re-clean this seal off and then put it back in and tighten it up. Alright, so I got my plug cleaned off. I'll screw it back in. I'll take my 3/8 ratchet. These don't have to be super tight, just tight enough they don't leak, but you can over tighten them and then run the risk of stripping it or causing it not to seal very good anymore. So next, after I fill this up with oil, then I'm going to go ahead and change the fuel filter, which is located right here in this black canister, and then I'll show you how to do that here in just a minute. Alright, so now get you a funnel, make sure it's clean on the inside. Take your 3 gallons of oil and fill it up. And pull your dipstick tube, put your dipstick, clean it off. And it'll be full. It's probably kind of hard to see, but it's right there.